Hello everyone. Today we will start a new chapter, that is chapter number 8, using lists and tables in HTML. So first of all, we have to know about HTML. What is the meaning of HTML? HTML is hypertext markup language. Okay, so the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. Right. Now we just have to create the list in this HTML. What is actually a list? A list is the most effective way of presenting information in a precise manner, right? Where actually we just want to write down the things in a particular order, that is basically known as a list. Here we are having the two types of the list. One is the order list, another one is an unordered list. So first we have to start with the order list. The order list, as the name suggests, it is basically used to display the list of items in a specific order, right? So here you can see we are having the coding for the same. If you just want to write down any kind of the order list, you have to specify OL. All right. After that, the different LI values. LI means the list values that you have to store. After completion of this coding, you need to store your file because you are making your coding in notepad. So you just have to specify over here, like I written the name as basic, and then you have to put dot, after that HTML. This is the extension to store your file in HTML, right? And the place you have to choose as desktop. Okay, after that click on the save button. It will just save your file and then you can run your file. How you just have to run? Now on the desktop you can check a kind of icon. This type of the icon of Google Chrome icon will appear. You have to double click on that particular icon and this screen will appear where the output is given to you, right? So this is the basic thing that we have to consider our values in the list format. Now move to the another one, that is the unordered list. An unordered list is used when the items are not required to be displayed in any particular sequence, right? As we done in the word as well, if we just want to use the kind of thing, then we have to use the bullets, right? The bullets, what we are having this kind of the values like the tick ones or the arrow ones or the circle or the disc, and you can say the star. These all are the terms of the bullets. Okay, so this coding you can see here. For unordered list you have to specify UL stands for unordered list. Again the rest of the process is the same as it is. Okay, and then you can check the output. It's showing you the unordered list value, right? Now move to the next one. This is the attributes of the OL tag. What do you mean by the attribute? Means the kind of the features that we can use in the order list. Start attribute. First is the start attribute. Students, by default, if you just want to start your order list, it will be starting with only one. But you can change your value as per your requirement. Suppose I just want to start my list with 101. So you need to specify your value over here. Like you can see, I have written here OL start equals to 101. So it will start your particular series with 101 and so on. Okay. Now again move to the next one, that is a reversed attribute. As the name suggests, reverse means the backward counting. So you need to specify the values as well. Here we are having the OL start equals to 5 reversed. Reversed means it will give you the desired result in the descending order. All right. Now the type attribute means this attribute specify the type of numbering or the bullet used to make items in the list. By default we know that always it will started with the one value, or the default process of the unordered list is disk. What is the meaning of disk? This is your circle and this is your disk. Means if it fill properly in the circle order, it's known as disk, and this one is the square, right? So these are the different value. By default it will started with the disk only, but according to your requirement you can use the circle as well as the square. So here you can see I just written here as UL type equals to circle. So it will give me the value as in the order of circle. This is the basic coding that we have to learn always, right? Now the list style image. If we just want to add any image on our particular page, then what we have to do? First, you need to go to that particular image. Then press the right mouse button. After that, you will just check the details of that particular image. Find your location of the image and then select that location from there. After that, copy that location over here. Return the tag as image src and then copy and paste your that location, and your particular picture will be displayed on your page. The next one, nested list. Nested means what? Nested means a list within a list. If you just want to specify a list within a list, then it means you are talking about nested list. So here you can see in the output we are having the unordered list at the upper side and the order list and the downside. It means we are just specifying this list within particular unordered list. So to do that, what we have to do, first you need to write down the UL, means you are specifying the unordered list. After that you have to write down that list fat soluble vitamins. So it will give you the unordered list value. After that we have to write down OL and then specify the different value, and it will show us the output as the order list. So when we just want to show our list within a list, then we have to use the nested list formation. Description list means what? If you just want to give the description of a particular definition or of a particular word, then we have to use a description list. So if we just want to write down the description list, first we need to write down DL. DL means description list. After the DL you have to write down DT. DT means what? DT means whatever the value means, which kind of the type you are writing here. You have to write down the data type. So data type, we are having the data type as DNA, that we have to specify the upper side. After that DD. DD means the data definition. What the definition you want to write down here? So you need to write down DD. Same. Then you have to close it again. If you just want to write down the second definition, again you have to start with the DT, that is RNA, and DD, right? And then you can check as the output. You can see here, this is the output for the description list. Now the table are the very easy thing that we have to do in the HTML. First of all, you have to know how we have to create the table. For the table, you first write down here the table tag. After that the TR means what? TR means we are specifying the table rows. These are the rows, 1 2 3 and 4. These all are the rows, right? And after it we just have to write down TH means we are writing here the table heading. Whatever the heading you want to specify over, that is belongs to your table heading. Alright, so you can see here I just written as TH name, TH roll number, TH class. That will be shown at the upper side of your row. After that close your row value and then again start your new row. And then TD means what? The table data that you want to just specify in between your table headings. So TD Madhur, TD 101, TD 8. It means now you are specifying your first row's value as Madhur 101 and 8. Again the second value Japneet 102 8, and the third is Divyanshi 104 8, right? So it will create your table, but as you can see here, it's showing us in the form of rows in the column, but not actually in the formation of table, because meaning of the table is to specify your values in the terms of the rows and the columns like this. So students, if we just want to make a kind of table, then first you need to specify in this particular area table border equals to whatever the value you want to choose. You can write here. You can see in the next page. Yes, here you can see rest things are same as it is, but I just changed the one thing, that table border equals to 5. So it will just create the border for your table properly, right? So this is the actual formation of your table. Now the move to the next topic, that is cell spacing. What is the meaning of the cell spacing? Bachcho, it basically control the space between the table cells. Means you can see here we are having the table cells, like these are the terms of your table cells. Okay, so if you just want to create the spaces in between your these cells, that is known as cell spacing. So what we need to do, we just have to write down here table border. Rest thing you have to write down as it is, only the change will apply on this side. Table border cell spacing equals to whatever the value you want to write, you can write. Okay, so it will show you the result as like this. It will create the little difference between your number of the cells, right? Next one is the cell padding. Cell padding means the it set the amounts of the space between the content. Means now you can set the difference between your content and cell, whatever the content you written, and it will just create the kind of difference between your cell and content. Okay, so what we need to do, again the rest things will be as it is, only the one change is there, that is table border cell padding equals to the value, right? So this is the very basic thing that we have to learn. For the first we know about all the things to learn the HTML. All right, go through with the all things and apply. Please do the coding properly so that you can easily understand how we have to do the coding on the notepad and how we have to run it. Thank you and have a nice day.